Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time talking about the Fifth Doctor Adventures 40, Volume 1. Now, as you know, I'm a huge lamenter for the loss of the monthly range, but the Doctors have been split off into their own little worlds, which means if you really like the Fifth Doctor, you can get the Fifth Doctor, and the Eighth, and the Sixth, and the Seventh, and the War, and we get that. We really do get what you've done, Big Finish. It's not a problem. What is worthy of comment is that this is a brilliant jumping on point for the Fifth Doctor. It's an absolute celebration. It's not just another couple of, stories that you can shove in to the run of the Fifth Doctor. These ones in the 40 range celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Fifth Doctor. 40 years. I was 9. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I was almost 10, and it was important because the Fifth Doctor's time is so important to my own life. I can't even be any less grandiose about it than that. So this story has the Fifth Doctor vanishing through his own times, appearing in his own life. It's nice. So it's celebrating 4 decades of the Fifth Doctor with stories from across his own timeline. Very clever. This box set is 2 stories, 4 episodes each. The first one is The Secrets of Telos by Matt Fitton, and the second one is God of War by Sarah Grochala. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. I really am sorry. There might be a ch in the middle. Grochala? Sarah Grochala. I'll check later, so I do apologise across the board. The first one, Secrets of Telos, let's face it, the box set has got a Cyberman on the front and an Ice Warrior on the front. We're not really going to be thrown. It's got Matthew Waterhouse, it's got Janet Fielding, it's got Sarah Sutton, it's got the classic Fifth Doctor lineup, and they're in these stories. So, Professor Parry's expedition to the tombs of Telos was hardly an unmitigated success. The handful of survivors limp home in a spaceship, unaware that their deadly peril they faced from the Cybermen is not yet banished. Into this situation stumbles the Fifth Doctor and his friend Nyssa and Tegan, and they're soon in a deadly fight to save their lives. Except things aren't quite that simple. Something odd is happening to the Doctor. He's suddenly in different parts of his own timeline, inhabiting his future self with no idea of why or how this happened. Who is bouncing him through time? And what could they possibly want? So it's got a lovely connecting theme of the Fifth Doctor experiencing his own life out of joint. Yes, it's that important. But you've also got the God of War. Now, this is the Ice Warrior story. The Doctor is still being jolted through his own timeline, and now has found himself with Nyssa, Tegan and Adric in the 9th century Iceland, near a Viking settlement in the edge of a volcano. A settlement whose leader has just found a god in the ice. The TARDIS crew are soon in a battle with the fearsome Ice Warriors, and there's a lot of lives to save, not just those of his own new friends. The Doctor is about to find what his biggest battle may be with his own conscience. Yeah, his own conscience. Right. These are not just cracking stories, but the casting is just superb. I mean, seriously good. Because not just the normals, but you've also got your Nicholas Briggs doing the, Cybermen and the Ice Warriors. But here's the important bit. You've got important people from Peter Davison's career. You've got Barbara Flynn. Yeah, that Barbara Flynn, who we've seen quite recently on TV. We've got Christopher Timothy from, well, his other, you get it. You know all this already. You know who these people are. These are big names, even for Big Finish. Fantastic casting, and it just works. I loved both of these stories much more than I've loved Big Finish of late, because they spoke to me and their hearts were in the right place. Genuinely wonderfully written, constructed and told stories, nicely researched too. Performance-wise, you can see why these classic actors who've been around for years are still around and are still giving us great stories. So I cannot wait for Volume 2 and to find out exactly why the Fifth Doctor is experiencing a lot of, well, Second Doctor monsters. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Fifth Doctor Adventures, 40, Secrets of Telos, and God of War.
Honestly, all of you, there's no need to worry. I'm absolutely fine, Doctor. Where's Adric?
Adric?
There is no space for weakness. Oh no.
What is it?
An ice warrior.
You will not interfere.
But tell us, after all the discussions we had.
You belong to us.
He bears Tyr's mark, Fenrir's bite.
There are many ways to lose a hand.
There had to be something hostile here. Otherwise, why drag me along my timeline?
I am armed and fully functional.
Cybermen? Aren't they the things the Professor dug up on that rock?
Mars is dead.
You speak lies. It is not possible.
Cybermans! Dozens of them!
My warriors, destroy these primitives.
I'll break out the weapons. We're going on a bug hunt.
You will be like us now. You will be destroyed.
One step closer, Doctor, and she dies.
All humans will be converted.
Don't you know, Parry? The Doctor is an alien, a Gallifreyan.
You side with these humans. You have created a weapon to save them.
Doctor, Adric died.
Doctor?
Adric? Adric? You're back.
Back? I haven't been anywhere.
Big Finish. We love stories.
A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.